This is gonna be a shorter video than usual, but I have a good reason for that, I promise you. The fishing's just been really bad out here. It's been very, very cold and insufferable, but there's one fish that seems to always bite no matter what, and that's how they even get to this fucking size to begin with. But it's carp, and I believe I have the best pack bait recipe. At least it works for me, but it just works out really well, and it's really simple and sort of cheap. I would say cheap, but everything's fucking expensive. So it is Quaker Oats. And this is what I'm talking about. This fucking thing was $10, bro. I went there with fucking like $5 because I thought this shit was gonna be cheap. It's expensive. And then the second ingredient is canned corn. This costs $3. That's fucking crazy. And then vanilla extract because they're boozers, I guess. At least from Catfish and Carp, he said they were boozers. So. And if that doesn't work out, because I haven't actually, this is a new recipe. I just made it simplified, so anybody could use it, but it should work just as fine. It's like it's a simplified version of Wild Lice recipe, but we're gonna get to the point, and I'm gonna show you how to mix it up and everything, and make it, because when I first made this recipe, I did it in the most disgusting way possible, and I personally think I'm one of those people that doesn't like doing fucking dishes. That shit's disgusting. And so mixing up all this garbage is just terrifying to me. So let's get to it. So I have all of our ingredients right here. The can is already opened. And especially if you are carp fishing and you're gonna be out there for hours, canned corn and all these ingredients are something you want to carry on you. I'm making it pre-made at home. But if you're doing it out under the place you're fishing at, you're not gonna have an electric can opener, so bring one of these manual ones. Honestly, they work kind of better, and they don't make as sharp as cuts, so you won't cut the shit out of yourself with it. But I already made one mistake, and that's I threw the cap away, and so you don't want the liquid really. Small amount of liquid in there. So now we have our drained can of corn, and I'm not gonna use all the corn, but you cannot have a good pack bait recipe without canned corn, because I don't know, the motherfuckers like corn, dog. I couldn't tell you why. But first, you want to get a big-ass bag. Big-ass bags are the best thing you can use. When I first made this recipe, I mixed it up with my hands in a bowl, and oh my lord, I wanted to cry the whole time. I'm pouring hella oats, enough to feed a family of 5. I think this should be enough. Hopefully it's enough, because if it's not enough, I'm gonna be a little sad. So you're just gonna want to pour your corn in there. I'm not gonna use all of it. The rest of it I'll use on a hair rig. And then I'm just gonna pour the vanilla extract in there already. My last recipe worked really well for catfish for some reason, and it's because I didn't use vanilla extract. I poured like fireball up in that motherfucker. Whole fucking like thing, and it's fucking reeked. I also put garlic powder in there, and so that's probably why it attracted a lot of catfish. But I'm fine with catching catfish though, like my favorite fish to catch. But when I'm going carp fishing, I prefer to catch carp. And so you're just gonna want to shake this. Not like that. Now there's corn and fucking oatmeal everywhere. But it should be fine. Don't be an idiot like me. Don't squeeze the hell out of the bag. Maybe even wrap it up like that and just give it a fucking beating. It's not very packy, but sometimes the packiness isn't born like that. You know, you gotta wait for it to grow up and go to college and shit. So I'm gonna let that stay here for a moment, and I'll get back to you after I clean up this fucking mess. It already is getting its shape. You just have to let the oats, soak it and all that, cause it's like rice. You cook rice in the microwave. You might leave that motherfucker in there for like 6 minutes, but it ain't going to absorb all of it, and so you gotta let it simmer in there for a little bit. That's pretty much it. And I even see, most of the time, I don't even use it as pack bait. I'm gonna be real with you. I just think it tracks the carp more because, you have more chum, more flavors. I don't know what they get off of this, and it's not good. I mean, y'all can try it if you want to. I'm pretty sure it's edible by humans, but I wouldn't try it. But yeah, that's pretty much the recipe. One, it works as a chum, and so most of the time I throw it out there. But you can also pack it around your weight or your, whatever they call it, a method lead. I don't really care. I just pack it around the weight because that seems to work just fine for me. But it's already getting kind of packy a little bit. I nearly just lost more. I might be a little mentally disabled, but Don't smell it either. It smells like hell, but I'm gonna do it anyways. This time it actually doesn't smell as bad. I usually don't use vanilla extract actually. So the vanilla extract definitely masks most of the hellish smell. So I put a whole can in there of corn. That seemed to work out really well. Can't wait to use this on the water. I hope I finally catch carp because for some reason I struggle with it. I've only caught 5 carp. But that might be a video I do one day is, I don't know, we go out and catch fucking carp because those things are pretty much unpressured. And so if you're struggling with the bass like I am, go catch some fucking carp, dude. They hold up one hell of a fight. They'll whoop your ass. One time I was out there on the water, bro. I was fishing. This is the first time I ever caught a carp, and dude, I was thinking about tapping out. I'm weak as hell, so having a carp that, I don't know, can pull a little bit more than a bass can got me on the verge of tears. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the day. I wish to have had a better video in store, but nothing seems to be biting. I've been out there since 6 a.m. this morning, and it's around 2 o'clock, and I haven't caught a single fucking thing. Have a great day. Hopefully this works out for you, and there will be more videos soon. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe. I don't know, see y'all next time or something like that. Jesus, that's actually scared the shit out of me.